Then there's the World God Only Knows, which is quite interesting. The or the idea of the story is that basically the main character is a high school boy who obsessively plays dating sims and is incredibly good at them, and is considered like the god of dating sims. And then he gets a contract with the devil, wherein he has to capture the hearts of real girls to catch the runaway spirits hidden in those hearts. So basically, he has to apply all of his dating sim knowledge to actual girls in the real world, which is a awfully awesome concept, I gotta admit. They also licensed the second Takami Bachi anime, Takami Bachi Reverse, which will be coming out soon. So all those will be on Crunchyroll. They've also got, yes, Super Robot Wars OG The Inspector. Now, for those who don't know, Super Robot Wars is a series of games in Japan where basically you get in mecha and bash things. And it's kind of tactical and kind of actiony as well. The thing about Super Robot Wars is that as the franchise went on, they started licensing various actual anime properties to be in there. And so as you play these games, like there are stories where you have huge numbers of crossovers. Every mecha character ever, all in one game, and all the mechas. So you get to fight Evangelions versus Gundams, and Valkyries from Macross versus Ideon or whatever, any crazy stuff. It's really, really awesome. So yes, so this is an original story with original characters, but it's in that sort of crazy mecha feel to it. So the second Super Robot Wars TV anime starting in October 3rd, which is pretty darn soon. So that's pretty darn cool. They got also a whole bunch of fantastic mecha designers working on it. All sorts of classic ones. Folks who worked on Gundam and so forth and so on. So that's pretty darn cool. If you want to check it out, the original Super Robot Wars was released over here in OVA form by Bandai Visual. So that's out there. And news from Japan, Nico Nico Doga, which is sort of the YouTube of Japan, has announced they're going to be essentially simulcasting 7 anime this season, which is pretty cool. They're doing Otome Yokai Zakuro. I'm not even going to try to pronounce all these things. Star Driver, which is mecha. Tantei Opera Milky Homes, which is basically moe detective girls. The second Toara Majutsu no Index series, Index 2, and a few others. So apparently Japan's getting into the simulcasting thing, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty awesome. There's also a thing. Oh yes, this is strange. 4Kids is launching their own streaming service. I don't know. Basically, it's going to have some exclusive programming. They're going to call it Toonzaki, so they're not stealing from Toonami at all. They haven't confirmed whether they'll be dubbed or subbed or how they're going to do it overall. 4Kids is currently streaming a bunch of stuff over Hulu, and they confirmed that basically, this is not just the stuff that's on Hulu put something else. They're going to have exclusive content on Toonzaki, and there we go. So that's going to have. Yes, actually, they launched the Toonzaki site today, according to this. This is not Toonzai. This is Toonzaki. Toonzai is the over-the-air block. Toonzaki is the website. Really confusing. Good job there. Okay. Let's see here. Let's move on a little bit. I got a few wacky news of the week. And some images, actually, which is kind of nice. Let's see if we can pull up some images here. So, there's a McDonald's in Japan that's getting made over to look like Pokemon. This is what the Japanese do. Basically, this is a in celebration of the Pokemon Black and White game releases, and I've got some images here of what that's going to look like. So, here's one of the makeover things. That's what the McDonald's actually is going to look like. They're going to have like all sorts of black and white images, from the games on the thing. And I will also put up the other shot. Unfortunately, the images are really small. They're really hard to see detail with. But yes, like the counters, everything is going to have Pokemon stuff all over it, which is kind of cool. Again, and now this is just one McDonald's restaurant. It's not every McDonald's in Japan. It's just one is getting this makeover. I wonder which one it is. That would be kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, why not? This will be in Odaiba, which has quite a few live-action anime stuff in there. But it's interesting. Any fans of Baka to Testo Shokanju? If so, you can marry Hideyoshi. Oh, I don't have the image for this, do I? This was the... no, I don't have the imagery. I just have a lower third. Basically, so Animate is offering a set of illustrated sheets, which are marriage certificates, if you want to marry Hideyoshi-kun. And he's got a dress on, you know, a wedding dress and the whole 9 yards. It's hilarious. And he looks very embarrassed. Pretty cool. Got a bunch of other stuff in there. Personalized cards and sheet sets. So you can sleep on characters from Bakuto Test. That's really creepy. I should also point out that the personalized cards with the marriage certificate literally say, Hideyoshi is my wife. So, yeah, they're really going full bore with that one. Yeah, full bore. Final wacky news of the week. You know in K-On! How for the commercial stingers they show a little cassette tape and it's spinning and then they... K-On! They're going to release a K-On! Album on a pink cassette tape. Yeah, they're actually going to do that. They're actually going to make that pink cassette tape that you can buy. Which is pretty cool. They'll do a CD as well, so you can get that. So it'll actually be two CDs, a studio mix and a cassette mix, which recreates the 12-song tape, the actual tape on there. So that's pretty darn hilarious. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's pretty darn awesome. And I really want to, yeah. And that's the problem, is you get it and you're like, okay, I guess I can put it in my cassette deck, and then it'll sound awful. So but it's cool. I mean, no problem there. That's a fun thing. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about some of the weekly comic and anime rankings over there. K-On! Has a very good soundtrack. No complaints. So, most popular anime on TV this week. To absolutely nobody's surprise, the number one is Chibi Maruko-chan, a kids anime, followed by Doraemon. Number 3 is One Piece, so it's still up there. Dragon Ball Kai, no surprise there. Detective Conan, aka Case Closed, comes next, followed by Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Then Heartcatch Precure, Shin Senjushi, which is a Three Musketeers story done with not puppets, stop motion, which I'm curious. Then Inazuma 11, which is a really Dragon Ball Z-ish soccer anime, followed by Battle Spirits Shonen Gekiha Dan, which is, I think, a shonen title. So, yeah. So those are there, which is actually kind of surprising. Usually the kids shows kind of dominate in that, so that's interesting. The animation DVD ranking starts off, let's see here. Oh, darn, this did not come over very well. I really can't read this at all. Let's see here. Okay, One Piece Film Strong World DVD was high up there, followed by the One Piece Film Strong World limited regular edition as opposed to the big edition. Then the One Piece Log Collection for Nami, and that's it. Not really selling a lot of anime stuff over in Japan on DVD this past week. In terms of manga, the number one manga is Hattori, followed by Angel Heart, Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan, Hanma Baki Son of Ogre, Mayoi Neko Overrun, Moteki, Sket Dance, We Were There, Drop Volume 11, Kenka Shobai, Higenjima, Medaka Box, Oku, Mitsudomoe, Siren, Otogimoyu Ayanishiki, and in case you're wondering, I don't recognize 75% of these titles. I've got no idea what they are. That's what Japan's like. Let's see if there's anything else on here. Number 18 is One Piece. That's the only other one I reckon. Oh, number 24 is Saint Seiya. Detective Conan at number 25. Nanoha Manga at number 26. Fullmetal Alchemist Volume 26 at number 29. So, yeah, there's some stuff on there, but the most popular stuff is stuff we've never heard of before.